don't stand there looking stupid. Everything's going to hell and Delgado needs you in operations. Not yet, but hey, if you stand here long enough, maybe we can just wait and see if their next attack wave does a better job. Oh yeah? You think? Ikande's throwing everything he's got at us, but we're planning on pushing his sorry ass all the way back to Jemison. That is, unless you want to keep standing here talking while the Vigilance puts its crosshairs on us.
Vigilance is smaller than I thought it'd be. Is that what they call a warship?
I don't know if you've heard, but SysDef's decided to pay us a little visit.
Sharks don't scare me.
Hell yeah, we took out that first wave, no problem.
Oh yeah? Well, it ain't just SysDef. They came with some backup. There's about 1 million great whites in those waters, and they're all smelling fleet. So when the next attack comes, we're gonna need every last junker in the fleet out there with guns strapped to the hood. Let's make sure the only blood in the water is theirs.
Yeah!
SysDef never learns. No one comes at the fleet and lives. Hey,
Don't these
is it
SysDef
true
fools ever learn?
on a plate?
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when we leave here.
Is that it?
What Delgado has to say.
That is Grix's legacy? Dios mío. I can't believe it's right here. Jazz, fire up the analyzer. Can you confirm?
It's true. You were right all along, Del.
You know, there were moments, doubts. I almost stopped believing it was real, that I was chasing Goat. But then came that day on Subaroff, and everything changed. And now, here it is. Grix's legacy. Our future. Of that, there can be no doubt. I get what you're saying, but we're not gonna be bankers. These funds will go to weapons, ships, and boots on the ground. Now, only one thing stands in our way. The Vigilance. Speak of the devil. Jazz, what is the situation?
Looks like Ikande is starting to move.
Typical SysDef. The sharks are so bloodthirsty, they won't even give us time to bask in the moment.
You understand he is a man who finds it very difficult to accept a loss.
They're afraid of us. With Grix's legacy in hand, Ikande knows we're unstoppable. It's a desperate move that's going to end with UC SysDef losing everything. Ikande doesn't give a damn. He doesn't need the legacy. He's just terrified what we'll do with all the credits. That is, if we survive this encounter and get to spend them. Those first few SysDef ships were only scouts, trying to confuse us and probe our defenses.
Which means they're playing it smart. They're gonna try to take out our defensive batteries before bringing in their big guns.
The batteries are the only thing we have with enough electromagnetic firepower to punch through the Vigilance's hardened shielding. We lose those batteries, we lose everything. Standard weapons don't stand a chance against the Vigilance's shields.
The batteries are massive versions of the EM weapons you'd mount on your ship. You know, designed to overload enemy shield generators. A direct hit from all three is guaranteed to bring that beast's shields down so you can take out its engines.
Well, of course they are. They know we have the prize. But they still have the vigilance, and that makes them dangerous. Jazz, lay the plan out for us.
We're gonna hold the fort here while you hop back into your bird and head for those defensive batteries. For optimal firing coverage, we're keeping them far from the key and each other. So you'll have to jump to each one individually.
You see any SysDef ships get within pissing distance of the batteries, you take them out. In the meantime, we'll secure Crix's legacy here and have Shinya begin cracking the encryption right away. He'd better, or we're screwed.
Don't worry, Shinya's the best. Ever since you started getting close to Crix's legacy, we've been refining his decryption algorithms. Buy him some time, and he'll get the credits flowing.
This isn't some kind of trick, and I don't play around. I could have killed you the moment you stepped onto my station and taken that data core out of your dead hands. Receiving a cut of those credits is the only thing that is convincing the fleet's captains that it's worth risking their own lives to defend the key.
Hey, if it's any help, you can count on one hell of a party when you get back.
Amen, Jazz. Once the batteries are online, we will start our attack of the Vigilance. We'll tear apart the shields, board the ship, and bring Ikande to his knees. Then you have your orders. Oh, and one last thing before you go. In preparation for the attack, Ikande arrested some of our people. While you're aboard the Vigilance, you might want to spring them from the brig. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, now's the time. Otherwise, good luck. Hurry up! SysDef is kicking in our front door. Only the idiots who are stupid enough to get caught. Like a few of our grunts that got drunk and passed out right near the Jemison jump point. Adler Kemp also got picked up at Sidonia. I don't know how they zeroed in on him, but the evidence is rock solid. Neon Security grabbed Estelle Vincent and transferred her to the Vigilance. I bet Bayou got a nice juicy reward for the arrest. Juan Dayu was pulled into the Vigilance's brig too. UC goons must have traced her back to that little job the two of you did at SY-920. And not that it's a huge loss, but Evgeny Rokov was picked up when he was smuggling some contraband into Freestar space. If you can free any of them, I'm sure they'll be happy to pick up a gun and lend a hand. By itself, the Vigilance can't take us out. The real problem are all the escort ships interfering with the defensive batteries. I bet Ikande convinced those assholes at Mass to risk a couple dozen ships to make sure we're destroyed before we put Crix's legacy to good use. Basically, SysDef is pushing in all their chips on this hand. And so are we. This is headed straight over to Shinya Voss. You'll plug it directly into the Reckoner's core and start decrypting the data right away. Knowing how fast he works, we should be swimming in credits by the time you get back from kicking SysDef's ass. If you let that happen, we won't have the firepower to punch through the Vigilance's shields. That means no more Key, no more Crix's legacy, and no more Crimson Fleet. That clear enough for you? It's all been leading up to this moment. Don't screw it up.
SysDef's running interference on Gamma. Can't establish a lock for remote repairs. Do something about it.
Get this siren off me. God. That the best you've got?
Hang on a sec. Del, reading multiple contacts here. One very pissed off flagship.
All right, this is it. All ships fall back! Defend the key!
Contacts incoming.
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
You heard him. Sistef's here for a visit. All ships, show him how we do things around here!
Defensive batteries are ready to unleash hell, but I can't get a clear
ships, eh, Rook?
Enemy ground driver called.
Ram is offline!
Enemy's shields are back online.
Let's go! Grab us out! No one messes with the crew. All captains, board that ship immediately! The Vigilance is ours, fleet! I want her intact!
detected. Multiple contacts.
All decks defensive stations. Drive them back. And shut off the damn alarm.
Ground drive is still offline. Diverting all available power to shields. Shields at 5%.
checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Are you die? Good one.
It's worth the effort.
Hull breach on deck 3. Sealing bulkheads 9, 12, 14. Robotics Bay reports critical failure. All systems offline.
Saved your ass again. I should start charging you for my help. Are you kidding me? I backed your play at the lock and now I just saved you the trouble of punching through these tin cans alone? I'd say that calls for a few extra credits on my next paycheck, don't you think? Compliments don't pay the bills. Just remember how helpful I was when you and Delgado gave me my cut of Crix's legacy. Anyway, I'll clear out the rest of this bay. You better get going.
Hull integrity at 65%.
Well, you decided to drop in. What took you so damn long? Engineering section is just up ahead. You take the lead. Get someone to soak up all of their shots.
UC really thinks this step scares us? Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
We'll follow your lead. When you're ready.
Just stand there, duck!
Did they have anything of value?
the credits keep rolling in, life's good. Always looking for the next mark.
Got the target!
Primary weapons offline.
We're losing numbers!
Looks clear. Secure the area. Lock it all down.
They have taken the engine room. Fall back. Defensive stations.
That's that. This little beauty isn't jumping anywhere now. What would you do without me? Come on! I really have to spell this out for you? A child would understand. No engineering means no grav drive. No grav drive means no grav jump. This ship isn't going anywhere. Get it? Or do I need to draw you a diagram? I'm not gonna stand here and have a pissing contest with you right now. I've got a ship to secure. All right, enough of this bullshit. Go on ahead and give Ikande my regards. I bet he can't wait to see you.
Hopefully they amount to something.
Give up already.
support. Oxygen at 20.5% and falling.
winner takes all is the fix, is it not?
Intruder detected on deck 2. Tactical teams to deck 2.
Impressed. I could not accomplish that.
Decompression detected in the starboard cargo bay.
realize that there is no way I'm going to allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless. I have activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated. Long enough to allow me to talk to you before we all die. I am not killing anyone. The destruction of this vessel and the deaths of everyone aboard falls on your shoulders. Whatever caused you to side with these lawless pirates, I hope it was worth it. Because I need you to look me in the eye and tell me what motivates a person to cast aside all of their morals. In light of the circumstances you've created here, I think you owe me that much. Such an obvious answer. I am honestly surprised. It amazes me that despite how much you have seen people suffer for the sake of wealth, you still chose it as your primary motivation. In light of what's about to happen to us, I suppose it doesn't matter. You wouldn't.
I can't believe this. How could you do something like that to them?
I'm afraid I have no choice. I refuse to be the reason that my crew is tortured and ransomed by the Crimson Fleet. You win. I've cancelled this self-destruct. You won't have any resistance from myself or Lieutenant Toft.
Commander. I lost some good friends today, so no tricks. Fall out of line. I put one. One in your head.
I don't care about my life. I just want assurances that my crew will be spared.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh yeah, you're real tough with unarmed prisoners, Mora.
Jillian, please. This is not the time or the place.
Yeah, listen to your boss, Jillian, and keep your mouth shut. Now move! Both of you, now!
And your scan shows
secure the vigilance.
Delgado's waiting for you back at the key.
Cannot wait to see how the UC is throwing its weight around today.
Docking seal released. Nice clean dock, Captain.
Man, we did it! We planted our flag on the goddamn vigilance.
And did you see those stiff rats jumping off the ship?
I chased a few down. Can't let the captains have all the fun.
Speaking of which, good work, Rook. You killed it out there.
The legacy is ours, and no one can take it from us.
This was a total team effort. Top to bottom, captain to rook.
hell of a souvenir you got there, pirate.
I figured we can use it for target practice.
What about the rest of you? Come back with any spoils?
I looted some weapons.
Picked up some creds myself.
I think I got, somebody's toothbrush.
Why would you take that? Stopping Sistef is going to bring a lot more attention. But with the credits from the legacy, we can make those people look the other way. Goodbye.
Good job, Rook!
You really changed things around here. I'm gonna drink to you.
That was some battle. I've got goose pimples.
You should have seen me!
really
I took out 3 of the Sistef suckers in one blast!
I told you that gun would suit you.
Way to stick it to those cis-def clowns, Rook.
I'm going to celebrate with a bottle of grog. All the chunks I can eat.
We showed those shark bastards, didn't we?
Managing finances on this scale won't be easy. But make no mistake, I'm well equipped to handle it.
You're the best damn pirate in the fleet. Hell, the settled systems. What a freaking day, am I right?
Can't believe we got the legacy. You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off.
Didn't I tell you, Dale? I told you there was something different about this Rook.
Oh my god, Nave, you're so full of shit.
What? I just call it like I see it, Jazz.
Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy Rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Shut up, Jazz.
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look. I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short. When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that kept the fleet intact was the promise that I'd find Crix's legacy and put us back on top. At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna make that happen. And as the years passed, my words started to wear.
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing ghosts.
She's right. That thread I was talking about, it frayed. Badly. But when you found that recording on Suvorov, the hunt reignited. You gave us the courage we needed to hold fast. Now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be. Thanks to you.
It feels extremely uncomfortable to be thanked for such a thing.
Oh, I can't wait to get my greasy little hands on that thing of beauty.
Get in line, Missy. You talking about my new ship there.
No one is doing anything to the Vigilance until I give the okay. For now, we're going to leave it at station keeping near the key until we decide how badly to trick it out. If you've left anything over there, you're welcome to head back and have a look around.
Yeah, you wish.
Unfortunately, Neva's right. This is a setback for the United Colonies, But now that the vigilance is gone and Ikande is out of the running, they're not going to just forget we exist. It's only a matter of time before they try and cook up some new scheme to come after us. Except this time, we'll be ready for them. Oh yeah? Well, since you think everyone around here helps so much, I'll just give them all a piece of your cut.
Dibs on the comm spike!
You would go for that garbage. Me? I only want the cash.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it. Shinya tells me we have enough money from that haul to not only fix up the key, but purchase some serious firepower to pump up the fleet. Not to mention, pay off all the captains for sticking in there during our fight with Sistef. All that, and we'll still have plenty left over.
The hell with that! Haven't you learned anything? Demand the largest cut.
No, spread the wealth. I'll take a bigger share. That's fine by me.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money. It was you who changed the fleet. Even if we didn't find the legacy, our future was secure the moment you took the oath. Eventually they might try it, but they have the FC to worry about. Not to mention House Varun and all the other powers that be. Now, I didn't go to a fancy military academy, but even I know that fighting a war on 2 fronts is a bad idea. 3 fronts? You might as well raise the white flag. Already thinking ahead, huh? I like it. I won't lie. The idea of a pirate collective to rival the other systems sounds pretty good to me. But we'll save the expansion talk until after we get a full account of the war we just fought. I will say this, though. We have the Vigilance as our flagship now, so our armies are more mobile than ever. I will always appreciate what you have done for the fleet. Now get back out there.
Hey, there's my favorite walking cred stick. You headed out? Gotta get busy spending your fortune, huh? That makes 2 of us. Life in the space lanes is gonna be a hell of a good time with all this cash in me pocket. Say, speaking of which, how'd you feel about making this partnership of ours more permanent? Bet we could make some real waves in the settled systems if we put our heads together. And traveling together's a hell of a lot safer. I knew you'd see it my way. This will work out just fine. But don't expect me to get excited about taking orders. I'm in this for the cash. Leave it to me. I've got your back, pal.
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
Now that we've got the legacy, I might work on a few personal projects. Oh, I have tons of thoughts. Forget the legacy. That's my prize. I want to pry that thing open right now and start tinkering. But Delgado might want to keep it intact to use as a warship. I told him if I break it, I'll just build him a new one. It's not like we don't have the money. See you around.
Now what? After everything it took to get back in, I'd be a fool to leave. And besides, there's history being made in this moment, even if I had business. It's no different than any other business acquisition. Goodbye.
Aw, I forgot how much the drinks here suck. Yeah, why not? There's no better place to spend your creds in, and we've got a lot of... But on the other hand... Damn. The fleet, after all, knows how to have a good time. Anyone who doesn't, point him to me. There's an entire ritual. Later.
Legacy is ours, and no one can take it from us.
I knew you'd fit in here. I have half a mind to follow you, given how your luck's run as... But at the end of the day, I go... Why? Is there anything... Not that shaking the call...
Jazz says she wants to celebrate. Know any good luxury cruises?